It's Sunday morning, and if my baby calls, tell her I ain't here. It's Sunday morning, the bar was closing down. Man, I love this song. Big shout out to Jelly Roll 615. You guys don't know who Jelly Roll is, go check him out. Awesome, awesome cat. How's it going, YouTube? California Prepper. Well, we're sitting here tinkering around with the blades. Got a few hours yet before work, and I figured why not play with some blades. And with that being said, I was thinking, you know what? Remember what I used to carry back in the day before I knew any better? And I have kept this knife. This was the last knife that I had before I got into quality knives, you know. Nothing super fancy, but I'm talking at least a quality name brand that would stand behind it, not no whatever you want to call it, Saturday night special, liquor store special. This actually was bought at a tobacco shop, so I guess it is a liquor store special. It did cost me, I paid a bit more than I should have back before I knew any better. Said this to me was quality back then, you know, over the other knives that I had carried. This was amazing. Still, you know, this knife, for a beater knife, a work knife, for all intents and purposes, hey, it'll work. I'd still carry this knife. I mean, it's not the lightest knife. It's not the most quality knife, I guess. You know, it's not the best put together now that I've handled better knives, but up until that point, this to me was a pretty decent knife. I never really cared for the combo edge, but it was what it was. It was a decent knife. I think I paid like 21 bucks, or that's what, I think the guy wanted like 30 bucks. I talked him down to 21 because that's what I had in my pocket. And that's what I paid for it. And to me, back in the day, this was a really cool knife. It had this cool little feature, which a lot of you guys really out there don't like. It's not the auto locks, like which is on the CRKT models, which automatically engages. This is a manual one, so you have to manually engage a lock. But it prevents the liner from shutting on you, so it does make it a little bit safer. For a cheap knife, that extra layer of security really, hey, that helps, right? But overall, it's a pretty decent built, crappy knife. Probably the best one that I can remember ever having growing up, and I had carried some beaters over the years. But this one was, you know, it held up pretty nice. As you can see, there is a nice bead blast finish. What do we have? 440 stainless, probably a lower class of 440. Obviously made in China. Made in China, of course. Let's see. Do I have a Allen set handy? Which I don't. Let's see. Perhaps it'll be a Torx set. I don't think I've ever tried adjusting this knife. Let's see if we can. I think it is a Torx set. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we tightened her up a little bit, and, well, she ain't flipping as well. Trying to get that blade centering a little bit better. Still flips out nice with that thumb stud, though. Just got to put a little more effort into it. Let's see. Loosen her up a little bit. See if adjusting this side does any difference. No, that's not doing much. Alright, let's see. Alright. Centering's horrible. I don't know if you guys can tell from that angle, but let's see. Centering's terrible. Even if you try to fix it, it doesn't help. You can tighten it all the way up to where you can even flick the knife out, and no matter how tight you crank that pivot, there's no getting this blade center. And as you can see, that tip. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but let's see. A little better, no. Let's put it back in there, see if you can see that. That tip is just bent all the hell. And that's how the knife came. Old Cali P didn't do that. But again, back in the day, for the price, I thought, hey, for 20 bucks, man, that is a decent knife. It's nice, it's sturdy looking, and you know, I still kind of dig the design. It's, you know, sort of a stiletto type look. Overall, it's a decent knife. I definitely overpaid for it, but you know, you find one of these for, you know, $5-6 bucks, I guess that would be a decent knife. The Ozark Trail knife is definitely a competitor for $4, that's for sure. But it is what it is. It's a decent knife. I wish I knew more about it to tell you guys. We have some what is this, faux wood inlays. I'm sure it's not real rosewood, just a bead blast finish on this stainless. Big, it's bulky. I don't have the weight. I pulled out the scale earlier and the battery's dead and I could not find a 9-volt anywhere. Just moved, so everything's packed up. Got a crap ton of batteries in storage. But I just was wondering, what was your guys' carry knife before you guys knew any better? You guys still have it? If you do, I'd love to see it. I'm going to tag a couple people, and I would love to see, maybe if you guys would reply. I know everybody's so busy with these holidays, but I would love to see some answers. Let's see, Neil the Knife Guy, I hope you watch this video, brother. So I'm going to tag you in this. What was your knife before you knew anything about knives? Before you knew any better, what did you used to carry? Was it worse than this? Because I don't think this is that bad. It could definitely be a lot worse, right? I mean, it does have some rattle to it, but that's mostly this lock here. There's a crap ton of blade play, but that's because I have it loose enough to flip. The liner's more than fully engaged. It's bent, as a matter of fact. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm sorry, these dogs are terrible. But it is what it is. It's a decent knife, I guess, for me at the time. Hey, it got me out of a few pinches, and I appreciate that. Let's see. The pocket clip is single position, tip up, right-handed carry. And what do you expect, really, from a gas station knife? But like I said, the action's nice. It is assisted, so that's why it flips out so nice. Because it's not smooth by any means. I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm going to tag Neil the Knife Guy. What was your knife before you knew any better? And the Fat Man. I will send both you guys a link to this video, and hopefully you guys will have some time to make a video response. Like I said, I'd love to hear back from you guys. That's going to do it. Cali P, I'm out of here.